Hey guys, it's X. Sega Genesis has many models. One of them is known as the Model 2. Here is a Sega Genesis Model 2 that I picked up for $5. It was half off on Saturday. However, there's a problem with it. The problem is we gotta fix these buttons that are on here that do not work. I've tested the console and I can't get it to turn on. However, I think it's a simple fix. So today, I'm gonna show you how to fix a $5 Sega Genesis. Let's go. All right, guys, here's the Sega Genesis, just the way it looks. Let's go over it. A lot of scratches, very dirty, and just to show you, I'll focus it here real quick. It was for $10, but because it was on Saturday, it was half off, $5 Sega Genesis. Going into the rest of this, the reset button is stuck. It's not popping up. I don't know why. The power button is stuck, but if I press it in a certain area, it'll come right back up and probably power. But I've tested it already. There's no power, so something's up. And I think this is the problem. So right here, there's a massive crack. It's not flush. So I believe someone stepped on this, dropped it, something, but this is supposed to be flush. And then inside, you can't hear it, but something is broken and that needs to be fixed. So what we're gonna do is take off this shell and see what's up inside. All right, so let's take this shell off, and this is the inside of a Sega Genesis. And all right away, I found the problem. So this, I know what this is. This little piece right here, let me zoom in for you. It's very small. Man, I can't believe this is broken. So this is one of the legs. I'm gonna call it a leg. It goes into the top of the shell, so you can actually screw it. Let me show you real quick. All right, and it's a clean cut too. Yeah, this little piece, we're gonna have to glue back in. And what you do is you actually screw this to the bottom part of the shell, and that's gonna give us that flush finish, and that's probably gonna make the buttons actually work. The second issue is this little piece right here. Let me show you. It's this little clear plastic piece. That's not supposed to just be there and loose. That actually clips into the top part of the shell. So we're gonna make sure that we put that in. Power button looks like it's fine. Reset button is just where it is. And we gotta keep dismantling this piece and give it a good scrub down because it's filthy. Just screws, Phillips screws, guys. Let's take them off. All right, guys, so now that we have this apart, I wanna show you the reason why I take these consoles apart. They are absolutely disgusting, and we're trying to preserve retro gaming, so we're gonna give this a pretty good cleaning, and I'll be right back. All right, this is so nice and clean. There's this little white scrapes up there I just can't get rid of, but maybe something later. Other than that, this thing looks great. Your metal shields right here are nice and clean. Your bottom part's nice to clean, and let's put it together. All right, so I've half assembled this because I want to test it. The power switch is going up and down. That seems like it's working. Cleaning this was a good thing. So I'm gonna put in the AV cords. I'm gonna put in the power cord, and from here, everything should be working and everything should be fine. And this is our real test. The first time I tried this, nothing came on. And the big thing we wanna look for is right here, if a little red light will come on. There we go. That's the power. This thing's gonna work. So now that I know that that's assembled, we're gonna do just a couple little more tweaks to all of this. All right, so remember that little piece that we had broken? We're just gonna put a little super glue and just be patient with it and let it dry. This is gonna give us that flush finish on the console. And when I super glue something, I put glue on both sides. That means 1 on the broken piece and 2 the surface you're gluing it to. That's how you're gonna get the maximum hold. Hold it there for a little while, and there you go. It's pretty much set. Now, remember that other piece, the clear piece, that was just loose? Well, this actually just snaps right in, and you just push it in, push it down, boom, it's set. All right, and with those set, and you can see the leg that we just glued, it's strong. So we're not gonna have to worry about that ever breaking off again. 2 last things to put in: the reset button and the power button. And these are really nice. There's no spring to them. They just really slip right into place, and you can't really mess them up because one says reset and the other one says power. So they'll go in right where they need to go, and you could actually feel it being loose in the back at the moment because it's not connected to the console. Once it's connected to the console, then they're gonna be nice and firm and they're gonna work correctly. So with that in mind, let's put this thing back together. All right, so here we are. God, this looks so gorgeous, and it fits nice. Everything's all together. So we're gonna test this real quick. I'm gonna put in the AV cables, gonna put in power cables, we're gonna put a cartridge in here, and we're gonna see this thing light up. That's the important things, to make sure that these buttons work and that this thing functions. So put in some Sonic. I'm gonna look for that red light. Oh, perfect. I'm gonna keep pressing it again and again. Buttons are smooth. Yeah, it's perfect. It's exactly the way it should be. All right, here we go. So press it on, lights comes up. Hey, we got a working console. This is sick. Ah, yeah, this is the refreshing part about projects like this, and refreshing. You put them together and you get some awesome results. I think I might keep this. This is pretty sweet. So guys, thank you for being here. Like and subscribe, and whatever you can take apart, you can put back together. Peace.